saying no was just pretty much like, dang, it's that easy. So. Right. Oh, and then I finally had one of the moments that you had too, man. Like when I was coming down, but that was my fault. I was taking like forever. But I was finally coming down, bro. Somebody like killed me in the air before I even landed. But I was playing Gauntlet though, so it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Cause I was really trying to just be Thanos for at least for the first time in my life. So. It was pretty ironic for me because like as soon as they did it, I had just went to go see that Nar movie, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah. You would be mad though. You at the first beginning, cause did anybody tell you that the Hulk get his ass beat, bro? Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Boy.
Sir.
I mean, he's cool, but I lost all respect. They made me lose all respect for him during that movie. Yeah, man. Yeah, he became a bitch.
Like the Reavers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the treasure.
Bruh, if you watch the first clip, like as soon as the movie start, bruh, it's him versus Thor. You know what I'm saying, when they introduce Thanos or whatever. And Thor is over there, you know what I'm saying, kinda beat the fuck up, and then eventually Loki dies and shit like that. Loki's still trying to fight, but he ain't no fucking dying. And then after that, like the Hulk comes out and he was like, we got a Hulk. And Hulk comes out doing, you know what I'm saying, big body shit. And then the guards was like, his Thanos henchman was like, we're about to jump in. But then after that, he was just like, let him have his fun. And then Thanos pretty much started boxing the Hulk. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, big man versus big man. Alright, cool. But he beat the fuck out of the Hulk. And then after that, you didn't see the Hulk through the whole movie. And then Bruce Banner pretty much, or whatever the fuck his name is, I don't even want to call him Bruce Banner, but he trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, tell the Hulk to come out, and the Hulk is like, no. And I'm like, when the fuck did they ever talk to each other like that?
Your
like,
expectations low, boy, and you will
right.
Never
and so the whole time he's like, all right, Hulk, like, I really need you, man. But the Hulk was not having that and stuff like that. Right. So since he was like pretty much trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, so he got kind of bitched after all that, he ended up starting to be like, okay. I'm like, okay, so maybe he a little scared right now. So then when the big fight happened, he's over, Bruce Banner's over there using the Iron Man suit that Iron Man used to fight the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting learned that, but then end up when he was in trouble, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, the Hulk about to come back out now, because, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Banner's in trouble. And, you know, the Hulk needs him to, you know what I'm saying, survive. Nope. Still didn't come out. He was like, alright, buddy, I need you. And he was like, no, leave me alone. And then he was just like, you know what, forget it, forget you. And I'm like, bruh, I've never seen a Hulk, like, bitched before. Like, through the whole movie. Right, through the whole movie, right? He did not come out. And I'm like, man, I'm so sorry.
They caught you off guard.
I wasn't expecting them.
Exactly.
You said Doctor Strange? But everybody dies, man. Everybody. Mad, yeah, man. Mad people is mad because Black Panther died. And I'm like, bruh. I'm more mad at the fact that fucking shit, what's his name? Spider-Man died. Yeah, man, and you know he's a kid. Yeah, man. Okay, so Thor needed a new weapon. I don't know if you've seen Thor Ragnarok either. Probably haven't. Damn, Joe. True. So anyway, he ended up dying, and that's because Thor ended up on Ragnarok. His sister, I never knew he had a sister until then, but Thor got a sister, and his sister used to own the hammer. But anyways, that was a little side note thing. She ended up crushing the hammer, and then so Thor was going around without a hammer and shit. And then eventually he ended up meeting Dorf. Just like, you know what I'm saying, on fucking God of War. Dorf's all the shit, but he was a tall ass motherfucking Dorf. But he ended up making a axe and shit like that. And what's funny to think about it now, it will put you in the mind of the fucking axe that Kratos has. But the gray looking one, not this new looking one. You know what I'm saying, when you upgrade it. So he ended up getting that, and he ended up, like, you know what I'm saying, going ham, making his great entrance and all this bullshit. But he ended up stabbing Thanos, like, in the chest. And then Thanos is pretty much like, if you gonna kill me, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, you should have went for the head. But Thanos done killed Loki and stuff like that, so I think it was more like this is for my family, my brother, and he thought he had a best run, and then Thanos just snapped his fingers, bro, and wiped out half of the fucking universe. So when niggas over there, like, you know what I'm saying, doing shit, like, still trying to figure out what the fuck going on, some niggas are dying in front of your eyes, bro. Like, just because Spider-Man was over there looking at Tony and was like, I don't feel good, and then, like, just fell and turned to ash. Right. And then niggas from the Planet of the Galaxies done died, which also everybody hates Star-Lord, and I feel they pain because I hate Star-Lord too, because if Star-Lord would have been doing what the fuck he's supposed to do and stop trying to be a little like I'm the hero and a prick that he, you know what I'm saying, started becoming to be, a lot of stuff probably would have been solved. They probably would have already killed Thanos and everything. He became a problem. right, he became a problem, honestly, because it was just like, you seen Guardians of the Galaxy, right? God damn. Yeah, okay, so you really meant that. So it's him, and this is another girl, she's a green chick, I forgot her name. I'm really not good with the names either, because DC pretty much all the way. But anyway, they started dating or whatever, and then she told him, because she's the daughter of Thanos, and she tells him, like, if he comes too close or whatever, or something happen, promise to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of rough, because at anybody, I feel him. I'm like, bro, if you my girl, bro, like, the last thing I want to do is to have to take charge of killing your ass. But he promised and shit like that, because she pretty much knew what the fuck was gonna happen. So he already had a couple of the reality songs anyway, so he pretty much played a trick on her, because she thought she killed him. But he ended up playing a trick on his ass. I'm like, yeah, that's my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I taught you to be pretty much a cold-blooded killer. So he ended up supposed to be following exactly lessons and shit, like telling people, you know what I'm saying, like giving orders, I meant. And he didn't even give no damn orders. He pretty much started to, well, one nigga trying to be all Mr. I'm gonna kill him for fucking on my family. So then he ended up going to try to like help, end up fucking shit up that way. And then she ended up getting caught, and then telling him something. She said, you know what I'm saying, you know what to do. Don't aim the gun at him, aim it at me and shoot me. And then he took a long ass time to, like, you know what I'm saying, kill her. Which, anyway, even in that part, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really totally his fault. But if Papa would have did it sooner, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't have happened that badly. He shot the gun, but bubbles came out that bitch because he had a reality stone. So when you have the reality stone, you pretty much bend reality of how the fuck you want to. So Thanos played a trick and was like, oh, you thought you had it, and then left his ass. Then he started fighting Tony Starks and
I know I shouldn't hope.
and Mr. Strange and shit like that. But then they had to. Then Tony and Mr. Strange and him had a good ass plan. But that jackass of a nigga wanted to do what the fuck he wanted to do himself, and then like fucked up everything. Now, Star-Lord. Yeah, he ended up fucking it, and that's what really fucked everything up, man. Because it made the whole thing turn around, and then you just like, dang, bro, he really just fucked up. Like honestly, like you could tell, like when that happened, bro, it was like that was your only chance. And you know, Mr. Strange always had the time stone with him and stuff like that. Cause you know, so inside his little eye thing, that little green glowing junk, that's the time stone. So, right, so he ended up pretty much looking forward through time before he had it. He was looking forward like through time and all this stuff, and then Tony was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm looking at like all these different, you know what I'm saying, ways of thinking, like how could we possibly win?" And then Tony was like, "Oh, okay, well, did we win any?" And he was like, "No." And he said he looked at like 2 billion or some shit, or 1,000 or whatever so far, and they only won one match. They only won one out of those. So he ended up was like, right. So he was like, "Damn, bro. Like, okay." He pretty much was like any other real nigga. Like, fuck it. Like,
back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little.
so he was like, "You only got one." Then that's when he ended up dying. He giving them the time stone and everything.
Have you seen it?
And just ended up fucking dying and shit. So.
In this room. My son sharpened his dagger on it right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
Tell me I ain't down, 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 down. Yeah, I'm about to sing you something, man. Just tell me if I look like him. Oh! Yeah, still here. We ain't gonna do it that like you. Wow. Wow. Never in my life. Never in my life. Nigga, is that a bill collector or something, Joe? What the fuck? That nigga was like, hey, look what? Can I speak to Joseph? Oh, he's not here right now. Well, when you you can call us same tomorrow, same time tomorrow. just so you can say the same shit again. Just so you can say the same thing again. Like, yeah, man, he's not here. I'm sorry. He won't be here. he won't be here for a while. Matter of fact, he told me to tell you, don't stop calling. Oh, that shit. Okay. I feel you. I be hanging up, bro. I be in time for that bullshit.
just sure can't fight. I'll give you that.
Right, I be like, nigga, I was like, I'll apply for a fucking job, not so you can be like, you want to further your education. And for the real point of it, like some people that be going to college, they still be going through the same thing. Nigga, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there with a fucking bachelor's degree, and they're still like, would you like to further your education? I know that nigga like, motherfucker, I got a bachelor's degree. Like, give me a job, okay? I'm looking for a job.
Kill his own father over some treasure.
Right.
He seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy.
Yeah, man.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father.
My mom just handed me back the pictures and shit. She just found the thing. I used to have it hanging up in my room. That's like the only picture I really have of my dad. That's close up and shit. Bruh,
We are
like,
done here.
oh, maybe I shouldn't hate him. They deliver. They deliver. You said to do the story. I mean, shouldn't have did the story. Forest. Yeah, Yoga! Give it up! I mean, there was a couple times, bro, I forgot that, you know what I'm saying, that I needed to ask, bro, and it just automatically came back. Because I was going too far, and I forgot to call it back anyway, so. Right.
There's something up there.
Okay, where's the end, though? I need the end for this. But I really hope that Spider-Man, though, be, like, legit. You, I'll be mad. I'll be like, man, I'm just wasting some money. Which I know. Right. I mean, I'm gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ever get a game that I actually purchase, set for free, I will beat it just because I purchased it. It just to make myself feel better. But other than that, I'd just be kind of pissed. Yeah, like Spider-Man 2, or at least like funny, like Ultimate Spider-Man. Then, you know, I'm gonna be kind of upset. And it don't even have to be like funny, but it's just like it just rather has to be just as good, or you know what I'm saying, just as funny. For me, at least. That's it. Right. I feel you. But I never played the first one. Right. But I I never even played the first one, and then like, well, maybe played the second one. It came out with the what I think it was the demo or the alpha or whatever, or the beta. And then I was like, okay, well, why not? Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Give it a try. Right? I didn't like it. And then some people said that the first one was better than the second. So, but the second one like was so horrible. I was like, I'm not even gonna waste my time to try to really see what's up with the, you know what I'm saying, the other one. Cause that's like, oh, go ahead.
Atreus, to me.
I feel you. Cause that's just like playing Infamous, bro. Like you skipping the first one, and then you play the second one, and the second one is like horrible. You'll start being like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like you be like, I'm kind of iffy. But when it was dealing with Cole, though, man, that was like the best. Okay. Yeah, man, like if they make another second one, man, I really do want Cole to come back.
Well, what did you think of Fafnir's
You know?
story?
Like, I really want Cole to come back.
And what can I do for you?
I want Cole to come back and do this world some justice. But I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to want them to make it like kind of like Prototype, how they did Prototype when they ended up making, I think it was number 2, I think, when you was using the black dude and then you fought the first one, or something kind of similar, you know. But I just want to use Cole again. Like, it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying, to absorb other people's powers and all this other stuff and doing all that other crap. But
Happy to provide.
We found no whetstone.
right, like Cole had that attitude, he had that lightning,
They took
and
most of the
then
good stuff.
when he did like,
Well,
you know what I'm
here,
saying,
take this.
go and
In
get the
exchange for
other
the
ones.
dagger.
The other powers was still cool, but they didn't forget that his base power
The dagger
was
you brought
like
me
the
is quite
most
interesting.
crucialest and
art.
perfectest power ever.
Was designed, but the construction is sound.
I'm trying to take it
Where in
because
the
when you
temple did
went,
you
because
find
I don't know,
Miriam's back.
Oh,
I keep forgetting. I think they didn't do it, but
He
I
mentioned
know
this
for
larger clan.
when you were doing, you'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, got the light, and then you start doing more light and shit. You'd be like,
I've
oh,
seen this design
it's
before.
getting real. And then on the second one, you started absorb ice. The ice one was still my favorite, but I love the red one. When you finally get to, like, when you do the special ability and you absorb everybody that's around, I love that one. I love that one. But the moves for the ice, my favorite. Like, if they make another HD version of it and they have the collectors, bro, I don't care if that shit was $70, bro. I would get it. I know, but I'm just saying, that's me. Now, if they really do it, I mean, I'm just talking, bro. Like, like they start listening to this, and they be like, "All right, we're gonna see, we're gonna raise you this, and we're gonna see if you're about it." I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, now you wanna now since I know I got y'all attention, make another goddamn Uramushu game." You know what I'm saying? Shoot. But yeah, man. But I would totally get it though. I would totally get it. I'll wait. Like, if I don't get it like off of right then, since, you know, it's nothing gonna be extra or whatever, most likely I'll probably wait for that trying to hit that discount or some shit, and then like totally scoop that. Right. Like, have like, and I want them to do a HD, a real good HD, like make it an HD. Add a couple of, you know what I'm saying, undone missions, like add a couple more missions to make it a little bit longer. Not just add on that, you know what I'm saying, just the you know what I'm saying, the little add-on bonuses. But add a couple little more missions to it, man. You making the XD, man. Make it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like have that still, but just also don't forget just to, you know what I'm saying, tweak it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Add a little bit more missions and more story. Because some of them stories might leave out too much information. That's how I feel. Oh, and then Genji. I wanted to make another one. The last one you played or the last one for the PlayStation 3?
Hey, if I'm a god,
There was
maybe
one
I
for the
can
four?
fly.
No, no! God's two must stay on the
Word?
path. I promise you.
I'm confused. I always heard that Baldur's mother was Frigg.
Aye, Frigg. Well, that's more of a pet name, you see.
Because I know there
Means
was on
beloved,
PlayStation 2,
something Odin called
and
Freya
that's the one that
after
you
they
borrowed.
wed.
Then on
Out of
PlayStation 3,
affection at
they
first,
made it
or so I like
so
to
you can
believe.
switch back between
As
characters.
things turned
I did not know
sour,
they
it
had a
became a
PlayStation
way
4.
to manipulate the truth.
How so?
Odin didn't want Freya, a Vanir goddess, getting credit for anything in Asgard. So anything worthy she accomplished was attributed to Frigg.
Like being Baldur's mother.
That's right. Freya was Baldur's mother all along.
Genji. That was really a Genji on PS4, bro. I'm so mad. I said if that was really a Genji game that was on like PS4, I'd be so mad. I'm pretty sure it stopped at 3. Cause I'm looking it up and it's not popping up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That was totally. It stopped at PlayStation 3. Like, 'cause every time I put Genji on PlayStation 4, it always just shows the Overwatch Genji, the little sword samurai dude. But yeah, so I'm not tripping, cause I was about to be like, I'm gonna buy it right now. Shoot, like I've been wanting to play that darn thing. What's something about them darn things slowing down time and just slicing up niggas. Shit, I'm about to go and get out there in a few minutes. We gonna skip the fact that this nigga just like shot through this motherfucking wall. Jackie! One more thing. Who would have like, who the heck knocking on the window? Block what?
Tears Rune. This is it.
What you playing, God of War? You know, sometimes if it's shining yellow
We're inside.
and
But what is this place?
and it's
Your
something like, you know,
guess is
something,
as
you
good
know,
as
yellow,
mine,
you can
brother.
counter it. If it's where
The tree.
I mean,
We're underneath the
hold on,
road
is your
traveling.
shield up too? Do you
why
got
is
the
the floor
reflection
sealed?
thing on for your shield?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Okay. Cause I'm about to be like, cause sometimes you have to time that jump perfectly, and it's only the first one. Like as soon as that jump, the first one hits you, and if you don't get it then it's over for you.
Father, look up there.
Like Valkyries, man. That's gonna be you. I be trying to cheat, bro. I be over there like trying to use the what you call
Up
it
there.
and
Tyr
my
used the
rage.
same magic to protect the
Use
Black
stones
Rune.
and rage.
The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
Oh, what's behind there?
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant art. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
That's ain't about it though. Everybody got that one damn annoying ass. You be like, stop doing that shit.